I'm looking for a good long. Let's look at Moderna. Okay, Moderna's $36. Greetings to los Shremeles de Malaga. I did my best. I don't really do leaps or options. Sorry, man. I try not to do too much in options. That was not that cheap. What's up, Will? I don't know, a couple million, you? Huh. Rigetti Cope. Edit of what? No, someday I'll do some work on prison reform, but right now I'm trying to reform my own mental. You know? I gotta reform from within. Was there a Dynavax proxy fight? I do like HubSpot. I don't know what Hotpot is. What's Hotpot? I thought you could just recite ACC. Fascinating. I don't really know Action's music too well. Who the hell are you, Will? Lil Bruns. What do you want? Who the fuck are you? I used to slap people like you for just coming around my way. Come to Flatbush Avenue. Fucking asking too many questions. You were fed. If you're not from New York, I completely disregard you. Okay? I completely disregard you. Yeah. Oh, my homies hate Will Bruns. I'm eating candy and shit. Yeah, Fidelity has D-Wave. Talib. Talib telling about Godel. Okay, so they're saying 1.5 to 2.5.
One day I will have a son, and I will play Legos with this son, and it will be fun. Okay, so they do have an RSV vaccine. Yeah, I might do a podcast soon. I don't know. I'm so busy. I don't even check my email. I don't have time to check my damn email. You think so, data seller? That would be shitty. It'd be worse than catching your kid smoking weed or vandalizing. A kid bought some growth stock. But Dad, it's cheap. It's a bargain. Son, you're paying more than book value for that stock. You're not my son anymore. Margin of safety. Figure it out.
All right, boom. My girl give me 500. I'm gonna buy these out of the money calls. Boom, hit 5 G's. I'm gonna take 1,000, buy a little gram of weed. I'm gonna pay my rent off, and then I'm gonna give my girl back like 300. I'm gonna tell her I lost like 200. All right, SpikeVax. These numbers are so weird. SpikeVax sold 973 million. Okay. Mostly foreign sales. People are still buying the COVID vaccine. And Resvia sold 15 mil. Yeah, that's a quick flip, Andy. That's some profit. Yeah, I saw Satya's post. I don't think it was. I'm my girl's purse. Goddamn purse. Oh man. She gonna kill me. If I ever had a kid, I might give it a black name. Fucking Jamal. Straight up. Daquan, Jamal, Tyrone. The best black names are the ones that are just like made up completely. I met so many guys in jails that were like, yeah, I call him Taekwon. I was like, yeah? Yeah, like Tyrone and Daquan. That's my two best friends. So Taekwon is his name. I'm like, it's like Taekwondo. He's like, yeah, I didn't even think about that. Tyrese. Limoncello. That shit sounds Italian. Vegetarius. It's like Sagittarius with the R. The quantum. De quantum. I like that. Instead of Daquan, it's Daquantum. Taekwon, Diana, Absidy, 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 ABCD, EFG. There's a great one. God Shamgod was like a Villanova or like Gonzaga basketball player. When I saw his name, it's always in the Chiron. It's like 6 points for God Shamgod. Man, if you're really God, you score some more points. Rich homie Quantum. I'm going to use that real quick. Okay, Rich homie Quantum. Rest in peace. Daquan Tum. Middle name Tum.
Second term. And we are only 28 days into Donald Trump's second term. And among the many controversial moves he has already made, maybe the most controversial is taking a bulldozer to USAID, cutting hundreds of positions and programs responsible for making the world a better place.
This is my buddy, Danny.
We caught up with one former employee to get his side of things.
People are really scared right now. My job at USAID is spreading LGBTQIA plus causes in countries that otherwise wouldn't be receptive to them. And without USAID, this work could not be done.
Under Walker, millions of dollars was distributed to many different causes, such as $7.9 million to teach Sri Lankan journalists how to avoid binary gendered language, $5.5 million for LGBT activism in Uganda, $1.5 million to promote LGBT advocacy in Jamaica, and many similar programs.
The work that we're doing to advance LGBTQIA plus issues is very important. For example, we spent $1.5 million to promote LGBT activism in Jamaica. Now, many people know Jamaicans are some of the most homophobic people on earth. So what we did is we took that $1.5 million and split it 10 ways among 10 different Jamaican men, all for the hope that they will no longer be homophobic.
And how did that work out for you?
They said they'd think about it. I mean, it's probably a no, but that's a tough nut to crack. But here's the thing, homophobia is ingrained in so many cultures all over the world, which is why we need these endless sums of money to promote this stuff.
What is your response to people that say U.S. taxpayers shouldn't be funding stuff like this?
Unless you try, you can't be successful. Nobody really wants to talk about any of USAID's wins. Take, for example, a program we had in the 90s to advance LGBTQIA plus issues in the country of Canada. Now, it's currently shut down because it's no longer necessary, but everybody knows Canada is maybe the gayest country on earth. I mean, can you think of a gayer country? Exactly. And we can do that to countries all over the world who just need the resources.
The future of USAID remains murky, meaning U.S. taxpayers will no longer be able to make countries all over the world gay against their will. That means no drag stories for children in Afghanistan, or drag queens in all, for that matter. And the bureaucrats now out of work will have difficulty finding private sector jobs, making countries gay, as those are few and far between. What would you tell Elon Musk and Donald Trump if they're watching right now?
Making the planet gay is vital to American interests, and it is in the best interest of every American that we gay up the entire planet. The people at USAID have proudly served their country, no homo, and more importantly, they don't have any other skills to feed their families if this goes away.
Well, Elon found it funny, so
I hope that's okay with you. If Elon finds something funny, it's funny, okay? Period. Period. The end. Period. Period. Bum bum bum. Riku, you don't want to get banned, do you? I hope not. All right, back to Moderna. Let me change the Chiron too. Wow, the strength in SMCI is insane. So fucking pissed. I think maybe I just have to cover it and get out. We'll get SMCI next. Up to or down to? Man, Moderna really has no margins. Yeah, Patrick, I don't really pay attention to that stuff. Norovirus vaccine. 1 case of GBS. Yeah, we definitely can look at Mineralis. Okay, so would a norovirus vaccine do well? I don't know if people want to take a norovirus vaccine. People don't want to take MMR vaccines. It's tough for a cancer vaccine to work. Sorry, Plato. What's the matter? You can't wait 20 years? Got a next-gen COVID vaccine. Positive phase 3 filed for approval. Damn. Okay, May 31st, we get the new COVID vaccine. Let's go. Who's taking it with me? Who's gonna celebrate? Who's gonna wait in line? It would be illegal to try to take all the bitcoins with quantum computing. Let me troll a little bit. mRNA 1283 from Moderna will be approved on 5/31 on May 31st. It's the new COVID vaccine. Anyone want to stay up and wait in line with me? Four rugs in a row. God damn. Fucking Tim Cook.
Hello, and thank you for joining us. Today we're going to talk about iPhone. iPhone continues to have such a profound impact on all of our lives. It makes it faster and easier to get things done, keeps us entertained, and helps us stay connected like no other product in the world. In September, we ushered in a new era of iPhone, built for Apple Intelligence to take these experiences even further. It starts with the excited to complete the iPhone 16 family with a new model that features the performance, intelligence, and privacy you expect. And here it is. Wonderful features of iOS 18.
This 2-in-1 camera system also has an integrated 2x telephoto.
Okay, cool. Great. I think Moderna had to buy the ticker from another drug company. Yeah, I want to go to a concert or a a wrestling match soon, an indie wrestling thing. Let's see if there's any good concerts coming up. I'm not really a Strokes fan. Yeah, I mean, I like those older bands. I mostly like to, when I go see concerts, I want to see something new, something fresh, you know? I don't want to see any arena stuff like Radiohead. I want to see something cool, you know? I mean, if I really like I like Radiohead a lot, so like I would theoretically go to Radiohead. I went to Smashing Pumpkins, so like I will see certain things like that, but mostly if I'm going to a concert, I'm going to fuck some shit up. I'm hitting the pit, baby. You know? Trying to break somebody's face, dog. Yeah, I've never interacted with Radiohead. I love the Radiohead South Park. That was funny. Bloody baby. I didn't think Kid A was that great. I don't always like bands that take themselves too seriously, even if they're great artists. I'm a great artist too, baby. Acting like I'm not a great artist. Well, you gotta be the great artist. Great artist too. Scott Tenenbaum, yeah. Okay, so Moderna lost $3 billion. Two years in a row. Sweet. Despite having maybe one of the best products ever. No biggie. It's just $3 billion. Man, they've really built out a ton of manufacturing too. So they actually lost even more than that. Call it 4 billion. Did he? Did he? He ain't no performer, man. He ain't no musician. Fuck. What time are you on? Alright, so it's kind of hard to tell if the CMV vaccine will work, and if anything, they kind of didn't. They weren't able to get it to work. So, one thing to keep in mind. A private Diddy concert. Just me and Diddy backstage. Lil Nas X, totally not weird at all. I do mean the mRNA vaccine, yeah. Spikevax. Oh, hell no. Featuring Usher, R. Kelly, Lil Nas X, and most of all, P. Diddy. Special guest Jeffrey Epstein. No, I'm thinking about Moderna as a long, but I'm just trying to get all the math right. And I don't know, if the CMV vaccine is a little shaky to me. I don't know if the influenza COVID vaccine combination will do well. I think it probably will. I don't think the RSV vaccine is going to do well. I don't think norovirus would do well. It's a lot of optionality, though. Basically, any of this shit goes right. But the oncology isn't going to work well. They love to waste money. Yeah, I don't know how they missed the efficacy look. It's not a wonderful thing. They had a little bit of product revenue in Q3 from that other drug. 10 million. Their beaker overfloweth. I like that. I gotta have faith. Well, I guess it'd be nice. I know not everyone. Best trade of my life? I don't know, bro. Quarter brick. Viropharm was pretty good a long time ago. Repligen. I had some good ones in 2004 to 2006 era. Then it was kind of dry for me after that. And then I got a couple of more decent binaries. Oh yeah, Rigetti's coming way back down. And IonQ. The profits are immaculate. No. I think my LeBron years are still ahead of me. Hopefully. You know, you get better and better at the game, man. Keep adding to your skill level. That's how we do. Same music, you know? Music, you got one chance, basically. Put out all your creative efforts. It's a whole different game, baby. I definitely don't know what the best ETF for biotech is. I defer to the chat. Chat, do you know? Used to be when I was a kid, it was BBH, but I don't even know what the fuck it is anymore. Used to whip the BBH around. Then they turned to the IPB. Why you hating on my man Eminem? EU soon, baby. EU soon. I have a conference call about that. Very soon. Very soon. Should I do probability adjusted for CMV? Could try that. It's not my favorite method, but it's a method. Hims has to spend money on sales and marketing. I mean, that's their job. I don't know that it's a short because some other company is doing that better. That doesn't make much sense, but you know, the company's growing really well. Now, I do think after this big bump, I mean, it's hard to justify this valuation. We've been bullish on this thing for the last 6 months. So I think it's time to say goodbye. You know, it was a good run, baby. It was a good run. Oh man, IIQ was down again. Ah! You fucks. Ah. I love this shit. I love the game. I love the hustle. I love the money. Yo. Yeah, so yeah, Saturday Night Live, not so funny. Yeah, I picked the 9% discount rate because it's a little bit higher than what I typically do for pharma. Vaccine launches can be fairly tricky, and a bulk of the revenue here is still the COVID vaccine, which, you know, we don't exactly know what's going to happen there. So it could arguably even be 10%. But I think 9% is fine. Small ROIC. Management here is okay. Maybe even less than okay. Negative 5% terminal value, just conservative. Yeah, it'd be nice if they kind of had more interesting shit. The portfolio is kind of dry over at Moderna. It's a little slow. Having said that, I'm also picking almost like very conservative revenue for like this RSV vaccine, although there are a number of RSV vaccines anyway. Very conservative probability adjusted result for 1647. So if I'm wrong about 1647, or well, I'm assuming there's a 20% chance it works out. So there could be a lot of upside to this if not. So you kind of get a free call option on 1547. That's pretty good. So, you know, kind of like Moderna, just it's not a home run. It's amazing. They had $17 billion of cash. Now they have $9 billion, and they're saying they're going to have $6 billion. It's just a fucking... Not exactly sure what they're investing in. They probably should have just bought Berkshire Hathaway, called it a day. Oh, you got to buy some Sava. That's a no-brainer. You got to go on the Joe Springer thing too. Joe Springer's good money. It's good money.